Good morning, YouTube family. Welcome back to another vlog. Today we are going to be spending a full 24 hours together. I'm solo parenting today, so it's just me and Koa. But I'm going to take you guys through a full day of solo parenting, and I'm going to share a lot of like mom tips along the way. Guys, don't click off just yet. I know the gentlemen, y'all can, benefit from this, and it'll still be a good vlog. So I'm excited to just take y'all through a day of motherhood without Toine. He is in Texas. Unfortunately, we're missing daddy, right? Yeah, but yeah, y'all stay tuned. We're about to get up and get our day started. Today is going to be like a slow, productive day. I have a lot of work stuff to do, so let's just go ahead and get this day started. This is diaper number 1 of the day. I'm going to try to take y'all along for all of the diaper changes. I want this to be like a very realistic vlog of what mom life is like. Koa is entering his teething phase, his rah phase of fighting naps, and like I said, his little teeth are poking through. So we've been experiencing a different side of Koa. He's been a little bit more fussy than usual, but that's to be expected. He's a baby, and it's not like he's fussy because no reason. Like his teeth are bothering him, and he's also going through sleep deprivation because he has FOMO really bad. Some babies are really good about napping. Koa is not one of those babies. But he does sleep through the night. Like last night he slept so good. So it's like, I think I would rather take the sleep through the night over naps. But I will say if he's not getting naps, he's a little grump for sure. Okay, you ready to get your diaper changed? The Owlet sock. This is our most used baby product by far. Like we use this every single night and it gives me so much peace of mind. Like God forbid his oxygen levels or anything were to drop throughout the night, this will alert us, and I definitely think this is a must-have like on a baby registry. Like you need this. Koa actually nurses as he wakes up, so I already fed him for the morning. Oh, that's the wrong side. He's not a big fan of getting his clothes back on. But we are about to go ahead and do some tummy time and let him play and roll around because typically after we wake up, he usually gets super tired within that first hour. Like he wakes up and he's up for an hour and then it's usually time for a nap. But we'll see. We'll see. Because here lately, he's only been taking 10-minute naps. But he'll take an hour-long contact nap. I don't understand it. He's in that Velcro baby era where I can't do anything without him, or he just does that. Like, he literally has a full mental breakdown. Like, something is just so wrong with him. But it's okay. I tell Toine all the time. He's like, you know, I feel like with breastfeeding and him, like, always having a need to, like, be held, like, sometimes people can think it gets overwhelming, but honestly, it's such a blessing to have a baby that needs you, a baby that's vocal, a baby that wants their mom. Like, that's just how I try to view it, and that's what really helps me through my days. And I just include him. So, like, 9 times out of 10, he just wants to be included in what I'm doing. So if I let him, like, touch whatever I'm doing or just be a part of it, he usually calms right down. The bed is made, and now I gotta I can't talk. Now I gotta get ready to go make breakfast. My mom just got here. I have a really busy work day, so she's helping me with Koa today. And look at this guy. Look at this guy. I see you in a few, Papa. One thing about our dogs, they're always going to give me a run for my money, especially when Toine's not here. Look at this. What was the point? What was the purpose? Great. Good boy. I'm going to go ahead and take my morning vitamins. I take Mecca and Ritual. I've told you guys about these. These are my favorite prenatals. I'm still taking prenatals. My edges have been falling out bad. I'm not losing hair anywhere else. My hair is actually growing, but like I'm just losing my edges. Like snatch postpartum just took them away. And I'm having a morning so far, which is why my mom is in there because I needed some help. The dogs in itself is like a full-time job and they add 10 extra steps to your day. I love them dearly. I love our zoo. I'm not complaining about them, but I will say that it can be very overstimulating trying to manage them and Koa at the same time. If you hear that bowl in the back, that's Pumbaa literally licking his empty bowl, and he will do that for 45 minutes straight if you don't pick the bowl up. So let me go pick that up real quick. Okay, so last night I set a 30-minute timer, and every single night I set a 30-minute timer before bed to like clean as much as I can before I go to sleep. And when that 30-minute timer is up, like I don't do nothing else. So I didn't get to clean the counters off, and they're actually disgusting because I cooked dinner last night and I was rushing to cook because Cole was crying, and I had to go get him out of his crib because he took a nap in there, and I was like bump it, and I was just like throwing stuff all over the place. But I still need to clean these counters. I'm gonna go get a tripod to like fix this because the angle is really lopsided and I'm not liking it, but it's okay. I'm vlogging, I'm talking to y'all. That's what matters. I am feeling really emotional. I miss Toine, like all these extra steps. Anyways, the 30-minute reset, let me stay on track. The 30-minute reset I do every night. And like I said, I didn't have enough time to do the counters. I had to take out all of the trash last night, and you guys should have seen how much trash we had. Like we had like 87 boxes. I'm about to slip. Oh my gosh. I told y'all one thing about me, I'm a fall. I am so clumsy. I don't even know how I just did that. I guess I was just sliding down because I have socks on in this tile. But anyways, I'm not going to talk y'all's head off too much. I'm just having a morning, but I'm about to have to go get ready to feed Koa and put him down for his nap because like I told y'all, he only lasts an hour up. And we already talked to Dad like 18 times today, and Koa loves when we FaceTime him. But I'm about to go get him ready for his nap, and he usually eats twice before I get the opportunity to eat because he feeds as soon as we wake up, and then an hour goes by, and usually by that time like I haven't made breakfast, so I just have to feed him again. But I do usually just drink a body armor, and I try to drink a lot of water when I wake up just to help with my breast milk supply. As if I wasn't going through enough today, my cat literally just climbed up my leg. They refuse to jump up here, but we have to feed them up here because if not, the dogs will literally eat their food. But yeah, I just had to show y'all this part of my day too because this is just part of the zoo, and we're gonna feed them. I actually just ordered our cats some fresh food because the dogs get farmer's dog every day, but there's not like a lot of fresh food options for cats, and I do not have the time to cook for them every single day, and that comes today, so I'm kind of excited to see how that works. He's down for his nap, and we'll see how long that lasts. Here lately it's been like 15 minutes, so I'm hoping he lasts a little bit longer today. It is 12 o'clock and I'm still in my pajamas, still hair a mess, and haven't done my skincare. I did brush my teeth though, and now I'm about to make some breakfast. I'm thinking omelet, but I don't know. There's this really good omelet Toine and I have been getting, and it has like cream cheese, eggs, obviously eggs, it's a freaking omelet. Bacon, green peppers. Dang it, I don't have no green peppers. I guess I'm making avocado toast. Remember I told y'all Koa's naps have been lasting 15 minutes? I literally showed y'all my phone at 11:53 as soon as I got out of here. Out of his room, I mean. And he literally slept for 7 minutes. He's in there rolling around as we speak. And of course, it's as soon as I get ready to start cooking. And this is why I don't eat until 1 o'clock some days. I'm just gonna let him play in there for a second. Like I said, my mom's here, so she's able to help, but he needs some downtime. I try to explain to him, and his little brain, he don't understand yet. But he needs some time to disconnect. Because he gets so overstimulated because he's so tired, but he literally refuses to go to sleep. Like, he will not sleep. I read my word, and then I was like, you know what, let me go get in this sun as a little treat to myself because I have cooked myself dinner, breakfast. My sister just got here, but yeah, I was like, let me go get some sun, and that's exactly what I did. I laid out there for like 40 minutes because I still have a super long day ahead of me, so I was like, let me do something. No, you're fine, you can come in. She's talking about, I'm sorry because I'm filming. Girl, you are good. But I was like, let me do something that's gonna boost my mood so I can go on about my day because I just had a rough start to my morning. There was just so much going on. But my mom's actually back there with Koa. She was like, let me put him down for a nap, but he's doing a contact nap with her. She was like, hopefully I can get him to take a little nap so that way he'll be better for me this evening. And the thing is, he's not sleeping in that crib for more than 7 minutes, but I am really focused on trying to get him to just like lay down on his own, that I'm okay with him like taking those 7 to 15 minute sleep increments because I'm like, I want him to get familiarized with his bed. But you know what, today I'm not even gonna fight it. I'm like, you go ahead, like just hold him. And she's letting me have some downtime before she leaves. But yeah, that's basically how my day is going. Now I'm gonna go shower and get ready for the day because I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for lunch, and then I need to start my work day. And I'm gonna show you guys kind of like what that looks like and what that consists of. And we're also gonna do a little workout, right?
Yeah.
I might work out first actually before I shower. I just got out of the shower and now I'm about to do my makeup for the day. I do not know where my concealer is. I guess I'm about to just do like a light makeup look because my mom is getting ready to head out, and I guess this isn't really a realistic mom vlog because if it was more realistic I would be by myself and I would not be doing like an in-depth makeup look right now. But since she's here, I was like, might as well take advantage of this time. But no, on a serious note, I need to find my concealer. This is like the current state of my makeup bag. I need to find like a better organization system. I have a vanity that I got. I just haven't set it up yet. And I'm like, dang, I could make my life a whole lot easier if I would just organize all this crap. But I never have the time. For some reason, I'm having like some discoloration on my face today. Like I'm all red in here and like a little puffy. And I don't know why. Like I don't know if it's allergies. I don't know. Koa probably scratched me right here. That's probably what that is. But I thought I would just give you guys a little update on how I'm doing 6 months postpartum. Koa is officially 6 months old. He turned 6 months old yesterday on the 7th. And I just can't believe how big he's getting. I would say that I'm doing really, really good as good can get with postpartum. I will say my postpartum experience has actually been really, why did I just do this? That's not supposed to be my first step. See, this is why I can't just start talking. This is my first step. I have been using this and love it. This is the Glow Screen by Supergoop, and I'm obsessed with this stuff. And it has SPF 40, so like super hydrating, leaves your skin super glowy, but also it's protected. And living in Florida, I definitely need that. I feel like this is not doing nothing. You guys, can you not tell I'm having a day? That's as good as it's gonna get for now. So we're just gonna go ahead and put this on. But I want to show you guys how good this is. This has been my favorite thing ever. But today I have a brand deal with Perfect Bar, and I have to film that. It's due tomorrow, and we're traveling to North Carolina tomorrow. That's going to be a whole separate vlog. Y'all stay tuned for that. We are going to go see my best friend Sid graduate, and I'm so proud of her. She's graduating with her master's, a Black woman graduating with her master's. Like, I just love that. Like, I'm so freaking proud of her, and I'm so proud of her for staying the course. You guys know she recently got married to our best friend Gabe, and it's just such a beautiful sight to see their life coming to fruition and like everything that's going on for them. But anyways, back to the topic at hand, Perfect Bar. You guys see how like glow, it's like an instant glow, but it also gives you like a little tinted look. Back to our best friend Gabe. So I mean mom brain, I will say. 6 months postpartum, I'm dealing with mom fog so bad. Like my mom fog is next level. I say all the wrong things and I can never really think, and then I'll start doing something and jump to another task, and I already had ADHD, so like this isn't helping my ADHD. Back to the task at hand, Perfect Bar. We are doing like a mom errands run, and essentially I'm filming a day in the life of like what I would already be doing. And since I'm traveling tomorrow, I picked today because it's like very organic. Like that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm about to be on the go getting a bunch of last minute things for travel, and essentially all I have to do is just talk about the bar, how much I love it, and include it in my content. And I absolutely love Perfect Bar. Like I'm not even kidding. Their bars are actually really, really good. Toine is more of a fan of their like chocolate covered one. I personally like the peanut butter with like the chocolate chips, but they have a ton of different options and I'm obsessed with them. Toine doesn't like the flavor that I like the peanut butter chunk with the chocolate chips. He likes the chocolate covered one. So you guys will just have to give them a try and let me know what y'all think about them. But I think a lot of times we see, like, I don't like using the term influencer, but influencers talking or like sharing brand deals, and it's kind of just like, you know, obviously, you know, like that's how we get paid. But at the same time, I want to start shining more light on like the behind the scenes of being a quote unquote influencer. I like saying content creator. I'm just going to say content creator. Being a content creator, it really is a lot, and it can get really draining because all day, every day, you just feel like you have to film. your daily life. And I'm not saying like it's a bad thing, like it's a blessing to be able to do this, like I'm not complaining, but at the same time it is a lot of work, thinking of different ideas, thinking of how to engage with your audience every single day with new content, and also being a new mom. So through postpartum, that has been a little bit challenging on me, and like trying to figure out how much time I should be spending filming and how much time I should be spending actually with my son, and like focusing on present day and like real life and being a mom. And like I'm not saying filming isn't real life or my content isn't organic, but I'm saying sometimes it's like, oh shoot, like I gotta set the camera up, and it's like sometimes I just wish I could like not even think about that and just be super present in the moment. So I've been trying to find like a good balance of that. I don't know what that was, but I've been trying to find a good balance of just like being present and also filming. And then another thing I will say is like, for all of my moms and even boys, like if y'all are still here watching, gentlemen, stop comparing your life to social media. And I know I've told you guys this a million times and like all of my content, and I've told you guys just to keep like working hard, and like what you're praying for, it's going to come to fruition, because no prayer returns void, especially if you're living a righteous, faithful life and it's in God's will. But with all that being said, content is really a highlight reel. Like it's all the best moments of somebody's life. And on top of that, a lot of times I see like moms or even men compare themselves to people on social media and kind of like just be upset with where you're at in life. Like you feel like you're behind, or you feel like you're not doing enough, or maybe your house isn't clean enough, or maybe your house isn't aesthetic enough. But you gotta think like, this is our job. Like we get paid to do this. And I'm not saying like everything we post we don't get paid. I get paid with brand deals. I don't really make money from other things. But like I get paid to come online and like have my house be clean and like show me cleaning. So it's like when people are working 9 to 5s, coming home and cleaning like isn't always as realistic. Whereas like an influencer, a content creator, like I'm at home, like that's my job, to film me cleaning or to just like film my daily life. So it's a lot easier for me to do some of the things that like might not be as realistic if you're working a 9 to 5 and you're a mom and you have babies that need you. So just never feel bad like when watching content. Truly just be inspired. And I'm not saying content is like everybody's end goal should be creating content and like it's so nice to be able to create content and just live life. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is find ways to balance your life and figure out what works for you, and just use content as an inspiration to like live your best life and your true self. Be your true self. But all that aside, I wanted to share that today. I am doing great. My body's recovering great. I will say with postpartum, I do feel like I'm a lot more bloated throughout the day. Like anytime I eat, it's like I look pregnant again. But like that morning skinny hits different. And I'm just learning how to be like confident in my changes. Like when I watch content of us right now, like all of our most recent YouTube videos, I'm like, dang, I look bigger than I once did. But then I'm also like, I brought life into this world and like I still look good. Like I still have maintained my body in a really good way. But it's really hard as a mom, just like not being too hard on yourself and like finding balance and not having mom guilt. Because like right now my mom is here and I'm like working. This is working, me talking to y'all and me getting ready to film my brand deal. But it's just like, dang, like I just want to be with him all the time. And I spend so much time with him, and I'm with him all day every day, and I'm so grateful for that. But at the same time, sometimes I'm just like, dang, I wish I could spend even more time with him, and sometimes I didn't have to do some of the things that I do. And mom guilt is just such a real thing, because you'll kind of like fault yourself for not being as present as you would like to be. But like you still have to have your own goals. You still have to have a drive to like be you. And like sometimes that separation is good, like me and Koa having this time apart, because it's just like sometimes you need to just be you again. Like I need to just be DeAsia, and that's nice. Like being able to have that distinction of like mom and DeAsia, I think is super important. And that's something that I've learned through postpartum thus far, is like just being present with myself and finding pockets of time where I can just feel like me again. And then also with me and Toine, like us, our marriage, like making that a priority, making God a priority. But something I'm learning even when it comes to my relationship with God is like sometimes I fault myself for not studying as much as I once did, or like being in my word 24/7. But I'm like, this is a ministry in itself. Like motherhood is a ministry. And I'm not saying we can slack off and being in our word, but I'm saying it's a ministry to be a wife, to be a mother, and be present on a day-to-day with your family. And I definitely think God is understanding of that. And like, you know, that's why we're called to be a Proverbs 31 woman and tend to our home. Like that is a form of ministry. That's a form of worship. And that's something I'm learning along the way, like finding that balance of spending time with God, meeting in that quiet place with him, because when I'm home, I'm always needed. But when I'm out and about and like, let's say I get to go run an errand by myself or whatever the case may be, that's when I'm praying. Like my car, like I've prayed so many prayers in there. But anyways, look, here's Swan. Let's see what he has to say. Hello. Well, you can't see him. He's on CarPlay. I'm talking to the vlog. I'm giving them a little TED talk right now.
What's up, Green fam?
Yeah, I know you guys miss him. You can't even see his face. Dang, you're just really MIA from the vlog today.
I'm out here at H-Town right now. Just got a new lens for y'all. For real. Not for me, but for y'all.
Cap, he got it for his channel too. Don't let him lie to y'all.
My channel is your channel.
That's
your
true.
channel is my channel.
They're all connected at this point.
Exactly.
Look at who woke up, guys. Chloe, you say hi. You see Daddy? Or actually, you can't see him because he's on CarPlay.
Mommy doing makeup that she don't need.
Tell him mind his business. Beautiful. You want to see this? He's like, what is that?
He's going to try to put it in his mouth.
Oh, he's so cool. No, for sure. Okay, everyone's out there, and I'm about to have to get ready to feed Koa. But let me walk y'all through what I did without y'all. So the Merit bronzer stick, love this. The Merit highlighter stick, love this. So good. I did those two. And then I applied some freckle blush from Rhode. And yeah, I used the Laura Mercier setting powder underneath my concealer. And now we're about to go get ready to feed Koa. And that's like basically like my glowy skincare makeup routine. I also use the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow gel. And I'm going to do my mascara, but I think I'm going to go feed Koa and then come back and do that. That's the thing about being a mom. You start something and then you have to leave it to go be with your baby and then you come back and finish it. Okay, he's chilling right now. So I did my mascara and I'm using the Benefit lip tint. Love this stuff. I let it dry and then I just put some Aquaphor over it and then line my lips. But let's go get ready to feed Koa for real this time. Now I'm getting ready to make a late lunch. Dookie is well fed. Ain't that right, Dukes? He's jumping on his little jumper. He loves this thing. And don't mind all of the blankets on the couch. If they weren't there, the dogs would ruin the couch. I'm making the little viral ground beef bowl. I've seen it on TikTok a million times. I love it. I've made it like 8 times in the last week. We've had it for like lunches, dinners. So easy to make. All it is ground beef. People put taco seasoning in their ground beef, but me personally, I just like to season it. But I'm going to show you guys the finished product in a sec. I got Dede back here washing dishes. This is why they say it truly takes a village. Ain't that right?
I guess so.
Koa is about 3 seconds tapped out from that tapper. I said tapper. Jumper. But I just finished the lunch. This is what it looks like. It's just ground beef, cottage cheese, avocado. If you can't tell, I love avocado. And honey on top with some red chili flakes. Mix it all together. So good. But I gotta go get my son and eat lunch. And hopefully we can put him down for another nap. Because he's getting sleepy. Isn't that right, Bubba? Are you getting sleepy? Who is that? Is that Chloe? Ah! Yay! Yeah! Kuna Matata. Continuing on from our conversation earlier though, Mother's Day is coming up and I'm so excited. And being 6 months postpartum, I've learned so much in this first like phase of being a mom. And I think it's just more so about being patient that life is going to be a little bit slower and appreciating every single moment because it literally goes by so fast. And I will say people really like made me almost, I'm not gonna say people made me scared of motherhood, but it's like the stories you hear and the perception people put off is just like motherhood is this like all life journey thing, like oh my gosh, like being a mom, like so stressful and like you're gonna be so tired and all these different things, which are true. Like you're gonna be tired, there's gonna be days where like you're overstimulated and it can get a little overwhelming, but it's honestly the most beautiful thing. Ow! He has his 2 front teeth that poke through and like he keeps wanting to bite my fingers and it hurts so bad. Like, look at, can you see those little teeth marks? Probably not, but you literally left little teeth marks. You left little teeth marks. Yeah, you left little teeth marks, big boy. But yeah, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced, and I'm honestly so grateful for it. And every day comes with, like, different curves, of course. Like, just when I thought I was mastering his sleep schedule and nap schedule, he completely shifted on me. Like, now he doesn't want to sleep. But, moral of the story, Being a mom is amazing. I just got back from our little errands run. Remember I told you guys I was gonna film the brand deal. I was gonna take you guys with me, however, filming with a baby, like trying to film for my brand deal plus bringing you guys was just like not realistic. But I ended up stopping at Sephora. I was supposed to do a return, but I went to the Sephora inside of a Kohl's, and apparently they couldn't do the return because the product that I got was from like a big store and they didn't carry that product. So I tried to save money. I tried to do the right thing and return it and could not. Do you guys want a little haul? Should I give you a little haul? I should give you a little haul. Okay, so I've been trying to get my hands on the Salt and Stone deodorant. However, I accidentally grabbed the fragrance mist when we were at the Sephora the other day. Really thought I was leaving with the deodorant, but I wasn't. Are you interested too, Dukes? And so I was trying to return that, but couldn't. And next up, let's show what I got. I had to restock my favorite moisturizer in the world. I've been using this for, I'm gonna say like 2 years now. The Pharmacy Honey Halo. Love this stuff. It is so good, so moisturizing, leaves my skin so dewy and glowy. And it has super clean ingredients, which I try to like focus on products that are like more on the clean side. And then I got this Way Detox shampoo. Of course, I got one that's all dented on the side. Leave it to me. But I've heard good things about this detox shampoo, and I'm really trying to focus on taking better care of my hair. Like I told y'all earlier, my edges are falling out. So I want to make sure I'm not losing hair anywhere else. And then I also just got like a couple beauty products. Let me just bunch all of these out so I can show you guys. I got this Summer Fridays lip gloss. I had this one and I lost it. Like I can't find it, so I had to repurchase this one size. Setting spray is so good. It feels like hairspray on your face, but like if I know I'm gonna be out all day, I will use that one because it's so good. I got the Maracuja Juicy Lip from Tarte. I have not tried this one. It has like an angled tip, so I'm excited to try this as a gloss. We'll see how it ends up going. And then I'm trying the Tarte mascara. I always do brown mascara because I feel like it does so much better for me. And then I got a new concealer brush. This is from House Labs. Hopefully it's good. And I also got something for Dookie's 6-month photo shoot. I'm literally so excited to take you guys along for that because it's gonna be so cute. We're doing a little surfer theme and I just can't wait. You guys know I found out I was pregnant in Hawaii. Then we picked out his name in Hawaii. So I felt like it was only fitting for him to have like a little beach theme, you know? It just seemed very fitting because everything just ties back to Hawaii. And I got this K, and then I also got the rest of his name, O, and then an A for Koa, obviously. And I'm gonna Mod Podge. I don't know if you guys know what Mod Podge is, but you take Mod Podge and like I can basically glue all of his pictures on these letters, and I'm gonna put that in his photo shoot. So I have to show you guys what the letter actually looks like because this is what I'm gonna have like in the background of his photos. Hold on. So like this is what it'll look like when I'm finished with it. And it's just for the first, on those we're gonna have like the first 6 months of his life. So on the K we'll have like all of his newborn photos and then all the way to what, like 2 months, and then the second letter will have months 3 and 4, and then the A will have months 5, and then all the ones we've taken so far in 6. So I'm so excited for that, and I think it's gonna be so cute. I'm also gonna show you guys the little cake that we are planning on doing for like photos. It's gonna have the little half on it, definitely giving Hawaii. But yeah, that's coming up next week, and we'll definitely vlog that for you guys. Super excited. And I'm also excited because I don't have to make dinner. We're about to head over to Mom's house because she made lasagna, and I was like, thank God, because it's literally 9:12. I just got back from filming that brand deal, and then now I'm gonna go over there, eat, come back, get Koa into his night routine. He usually starts his night routine at 9, so we're definitely very behind. But you know what? I'm not mad that we're starting his sleep schedule late tonight because I have so much to do that I don't have time for him to wake up. So I'm hoping since we're like going to sleep a little later tonight, hopefully he'll stay asleep longer. Ain't that right? Because Mama has so much to get done. We still have to pack for North Carolina, and I need to get this house in order before we leave. So you ready to head to Grandma's? Say see you guys in a few. Made it to Mom's house. Of course, the first thing she did when I came in here was grab Koa. We got Brother Bam in the cut. Asher's back there knocked out. And I probably sang ABCs a million times on the way here, so Koa didn't literally scream his head off. We are, like I said, behind his sleep schedule. And one thing about Koa, after 9 o'clock, He's not with it. Don't talk to him. Don't try to be his friend because he's just all tears. He was just crying a second ago. Remember when I told y'all he was like the calmest, coolest, chillest baby? He's starting to cry and be a lot fussier. And I don't know what it is about this 6-month stage, but it's like something just clicked and shifted. And he's still a really, really good baby compared, because I've been around a lot of kids. Like, y'all know I'm the oldest of 7. But it's just like this teething phase. It's just totally different. What's wrong, Mom? W, X, Y, and Z. Now Chloe knows his ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Chloe has literally heard the ABCs at least 1,100,000 times now. No, for sure. He's going to start babbling his ABCs real soon because he might say ABC literally because that's all he's heard like over and over and over again. For some reason, that's the only song he likes. Like, I will try to sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, You Are My Sunshine. So like he started crying, she's singing ABCs, and he'll stop instantly. That's the only thing that will get him to just like calm down right now. Ellie's showing me what she got Mom for Mother's Day.
Yeah, so it's pick the card, and I colored all of them. And the last one says give you a big kiss.
Aww.
And
let me see the picture you drew of Mommy.
Oh, Ellie.
it's the picture that I
Oh, that's so cute. We're on our way home, and Koa literally is having it out. I FaceTimed Toine in hopes that he could calm him down, but Koa muted him. He's holding my phone as we speak. And every single time he clicks off of Twine's face, he gets so mad. I'm updating the vlog, but like he's not having that crap at all. We made it back home and we're getting ready to start Koa's night routine. Surprisingly, he let me put him down. He's over here crawling around the floor. And remember when I told you guys I was gonna get you a tripod today so that way like I wasn't crooked and we could get some better angles? Well, I lied. So I ended up buying a really nice tripod in Texas. Like, he went to some camera store today and found a really nice one. So I didn't want to waste money going to buy another one just for the day. So bear with me on the shots that we're getting today. I know they're not as good and creative as Twine's, but I'm trying my hardest. I feel like I've done good at vlogging today though. Like, y'all have really been in the details other than like the whole brand side of things. And I did cook. What else? No, I cooked lunch. I showed you guys lunch. I didn't cook lunch with you. I also cleaned off the countertops and straightened up the living room. Didn't take y'all long for that. Didn't take y'all long for all of the diaper changes or the nursing that I did today. But I'm about to, like I said, start his bath routine. And the number one thing that we do and that has helped us is we dim the lights. So thankfully we have lights that we're able to dim. So I just dim the lights and then I turn on his hatch machine. That is another product. Hold on, I'm going to go get it for you. So this is the hatch and it connects to an app on my phone. I actually did a brand deal with him not too long ago on Instagram, if you guys seen that. But I told y'all I only partner with people that like I actually use and love. But on here you just click it. It might not say connecting because it's not plugged in. But I have like all of these different what's the word? All of these different settings. So like this is reading time, sleep, and then there's like an ocean one and it's like a thunderstorm noise, but it's just like a bunch of different white noises, brown noises. And I play this with a red light as soon as we start getting ready for bed. So he knows once I dim those lights and this red light and that brown noise is on, like it's bath time, bedtime. And we've been doing that literally since we brought him home from the hospital. So he has never went a night without this unless we're traveling. But even when we're traveling, I have like the little portable hatch machine. So he still has a sound machine, just like not the light. But I really feel like this has helped us establish a routine with him. I know I said I was going to share some products with y'all that like I loved. And then this, I probably won't have time to talk about this once I start bathing him because he's not for it. We need to rush through his bath routine tonight. But this Tubby Todd all over ointment, like if there's anything that you spend money on, let it be this. And then the Tubby Todd everyday lotion. I like the lavender and rosemary. I feel like this one smells so good. This one has no fragrance, but it's really good for his skin. So like if you have a baby with sensitive skin, this is just like a great all over ointment. We actually use this. I use this specifically on like his butt and all throughout there. And then I put a little bit on his skin, but I kind of use both every night. I kind of mix the two. It's just done really, really well for us. And then I give him a little baby massage every single night with the baby massage oil. Let me let this focus in. This stuff is really, really good too because it just like relaxes him. I rub his little back and his legs and his feet and his hands, and I feel like that's so, so helpful and allows him to sleep really good. Koa gets a bath every single night before bed. I kid you not, we have not skipped a night of baths. I know some babies have really sensitive skin, so like that's not gonna work for everybody, and sometimes it's not realistic for everybody, but for us, that's just what has worked, and I feel like that helps him sleep way better throughout the night. We've had like a couple nights where he didn't get a bath at night, and I feel like he did not sleep as good. So that's just been like our little routine and what works really well for us. And I'm also going to show you guys the angel bath. This is the angel bath. We've been using this since we brought him home from the hospital as well. And he's actually outgrowing this now that he's 6 months. Oh, okay, we're over the floor now? Okay, mommy pick you up. Mommy pick you up. Come on. And he's actually outgrowing that now. So we just ordered him a like sit up bath seat thing since he's older now. And are you looking at everybody? I actually still have all of these clothes and towels and things that I need to put up. This is gonna be such a long night. I really wanted to try to get a workout in, but I think that's just like well out the door. But this is the towel warmer I was telling you guys about. We're just gonna go ahead and turn that on, and his little towels are already in there. Okay, you guys know how I just said it's gonna be a long night? I rebuke it. This is when you have to like correct yourself and start like speaking life into yourself and be like, okay, this is gonna be a good night. This is the night the Lord has gave us, so we will be glad and rejoice in it. Ain't that right, Dukas? He's tired, so yeah, you just gotta like hype yourself up and like rewire your mind, especially on days like this where like they're just super long for no reason. But we're gonna go ahead and turn these lights out too. I also have a lamp in here that we use every night. It's a sunset lamp. We turn this on and Koa loves it. I aim it like towards the bath, like off to the side so it's not in his face. And then we turn the light out in here too. And it just sets the bath time vibes for him. God's who means good news in Jesus. God's Son, the Savior of sinners, who rules everyone. Koa is finally sleeping, and y'all, today was the day. I can't believe I have solo parented for 48 hours now. I miss Toine. Like, I truly see how much having him here helps and like what a difference it makes. And I'm just like, woo! Shout out to all my single parents out there, moms, dads, like y'all are the real MVPs, because I had my mom here today and my sister came and I was still just like, but it's not that bad. Like, I don't want to make it sound like it's crazy because it's really not. Like, I think it's only because we have 6 animals. Sorry. Whew. Keep forgetting I got Pumbaa. But we have 6 animals, so it's just like a little different. And I am just tired too because like I still work. Like, I'm working and being a mom. I'm a little mompreneur. So it just gets to be a little overwhelming when you're trying to like balance everything perfectly. And I cooked and I cleaned and I did laundry. I did a lot today. I'm really proud of myself. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. Like, at the end of every day, I'm just like, wow, like this is such a blessing. I will say the teething phase has been the hardest phase to me. I know other people say like the newborn phase is like the trenches. The newborn phase for me really wasn't that bad. And I feel like if I didn't have a C-section, the newborn phase wouldn't have been as bad as it was, in the sense of like my body was in pain, but it was only for the first few weeks. And then once I healed, like I was cool. Like, I had baby blues though, I will say that. Like, after I had Koa, I cried and cried and cried, and I just had to give that to God. That was just like my hormones trying to readjust or whatever. But I still have to say, I'm about to have some self-care time. It is literally 12:10 a.m. We still have to, or I still have to pack for North Carolina for me and Koa. Thankfully, we're only there for Saturday, technically. We fly in Friday evening. We leave tomorrow at 6 p.m. and land at like 7:52 p.m. And then we're there all day Saturday and then fly back Sunday evening. So I don't have to pack a ton, and that's why like I'm not tripping off of it. I'll probably just pack tomorrow morning. But I got this as an early Mother's Day gift, and I'm so excited to try it. I kept seeing everyone posting it on TikTok, everyone was getting brand deals with Shark for this, and everybody was saying it works so good, it works so good. So I hope everybody is not leading me wrong, and you know, wasn't just trying to collect a check to promote it, but it doesn't really work. But I'm about to find out. I'm gonna give y'all the real spiel. I'm gonna let y'all know if it actually works. But it has this insta chill technology, like the insta chill cold technology that's supposed to be for like under your eyes, which I thought was really cool. Because one thing I will say about being a mom, I feel like my underneath my eyes have never been so dark. But that's why I love living in Florida, because honestly, there's nothing that the sun can't fix. And every time I lay out in the sun, I feel like it just takes away everything. But I'm super excited to unbox this. It's supposed to, like, help your skin. I think it's, like, elasticity. Let me see. I'm going to read it. Cryo-inspired integrated cooling helps visibly tighten under eyes in minutes with 3 temperatures. And then, what else? Okay. Collagen boosting wrinkle regimen with better aging treatment. Improves fine lines and firm skin. Chemical-free acne clearing. With skin clearing treatment, it's supposed to reduce acne for a clearer, smoother complexion. Glow enhancement. With skin sustain treatment, helps brighten and maintain glowing skin with daily use. So, we're going to give her a go. Obviously, I'm not going to see results tonight, but I'll keep y'all updated. I'm going to be using this for the next few weeks. It looks kind of crazy. I don't want to put it on just yet because my face is dirty. But once we get out the shower, we're going to give her a go, guys. Just got out the shower. My lotion is on. I look a mess, y'all. I look tired. I'm brushing my hair out. I'm gonna restyle my hair tomorrow, so I'm not doing nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna spray some leave-in in it just so it's like hydrated when it goes into my bonnet, and that's about it. Okay, so there's levels. There's like level 1, 2, and then I think they have a 3rd level. But this is actually cold as crap. Like, it low-key feels like it's burning my under eyes, but it feels good, if that makes sense. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay because I'm talking through a mask. But I really like this so far. I am so over this tripod situation. I know I brought it up like 3 times in the vlog, but it is so annoying trying to vlog with this little behind tripod. Anyways, I really liked the mask. I think I'm gonna love it. Like, the way it felt under my eyes was so nice. I know I look crazy right now. It's like super red, but I don't know how I can't talk. Goodness gracious. I don't know how the heck they did that with that mask, but really nice. I didn't use any other settings yet, but I think I'm gonna brush my teeth, call it a night, and I might use another setting when I get in the bed because I think I'm gonna try to read another chapter of 1 Samuel. That's where I've been reading at in the Bible. And it's really late. It's 1:44 a.m. Me doing self-care at 1:44 a.m. is actually comical. But I know with like the travel that we have coming up this weekend, and like we're going to be talking to people nonstop. We're going back to North Carolina, which you guys know I kind of briefly described it earlier, but that's where Toine went to school, and it's just kind of like our old stomping grounds, and we're going to our church home on Sunday. So we're gonna see like a bunch of old friends and our old pastor and a bunch of people. So we're just gonna be like talking all weekend and like hanging out, which is great. But you know, it's easy to drain yourself, and when your cup is empty, you can't pour into nobody else or be there for nobody else. So I was like, no matter what, even if I have to stay up a little later, tonight we have a later flight. I'm hoping Koa sleeps in a little bit, because if he wakes up at 8 a.m. and I'm up at 2 a.m., joke's on me. All this was for nothing. But at least I got some self-care time in for myself. I need some Aquaphor. My lips are dry. I always put Aquaphor on after I brush my teeth before bed. Not that y'all asked for that, but yeah, that's just how things are about to go. I was sitting in the shower reflecting on how good God is. And I know this is super random, but I want to share with y'all. God is my fortress, my strong tower. I run to him and I am safe. just sit on that. Just digest that. Like, a life where you know God and a life where you can depend on God to show up for you and do exceedingly and abundantly, there is nothing in this world that can compare to that. And I was telling Toine the other day, like, every prayer I've ever prayed and all the things that I wanted in life, I have. And it's like, what more can you ask for? And then Holy Spirit deposited a word into me, and like, it's no longer about me. And I'm not saying I have everything that I want in life. I'm goalless now, but like, there's things obviously that I'm still working towards and I'm praying for myself and Toine and our marriage. But Holy Spirit was just telling me, like, go before your kids and pray for them. So like, for example, Koa, he's just a little baby, but I can go before him and pray over 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old Koa, 4-year-old Koa, 5-year-old Koa, and so forth, all the way on 30-year-old Koa, you know? And those prayers are going to continue to sustain him through life, and prayers of the righteous availeth much. So I'm planting seeds. I'm praying over him, and there's nothing like prayer. There's nothing like speaking a word and it coming to pass. There's nothing like praying over your family, praying over your children, praying for their protection, and praying over his dreams, his aspirations, his future wife one day, and being able to go before him and speak fruition into all those things. There's nothing like it. So I say all that to say, job is never finished, and to continue to advance the kingdom is what it's all about at the end of the day. And I pray every vlog that y'all watch and every time y'all see me, y'all can just see a reflection of God and how good he is, because none of this is me, and nothing that I have is not his, and nothing that I've been rewarded with do I take for granted. I always try to tie that right back out and just say, God, it is yours, have your way. So I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in to this vlog. I'm excited to see y'all in our travel vlog to North Carolina. Y'all stay tuned for that. Let me know how y'all feel about this vlog. I know Toine wasn't in it, but I can definitely do more like solo mom type vlogs and like talking styles for the girls. I know this probably wasn't as interesting for the guys. If you're still here and you watched all the way, I appreciate you. But I am just happy that I was able to take y'all through my day. I hope you enjoyed it, and I love y'all. We'll see y'all in the next vlog.